Hey guys, how's it going? It's X666X Iron Maiden. Today we are starting our Amon Amarth daily band. First video for that anyway. With their newest track, Raven's Flight. Now this is technically my second time seeing it because the first time it was blocked completely. Apparently they're being super anal about this one compared to other tracks we checked out from them before. So we'll be doing this one. Well, I'll tell you in a second. I just want to make it clear also that this one is from their newest album that's available in May called Berserker. Alright, so for those of you that are not familiar with the channel, our way of getting around blocks like this is I use a website called YouTube Multiplier, which there will be a link in the description below. You click on that. It'll bring you to where I've already linked up the video I'm watching to start right when I start watching it, so you guys can watch them both in the same browser window, so you guys don't have to time anything. You don't have to have two browser windows open to time that stuff. It'll all be set up for you. Of course, if that does not work, you can always do it that old-fashioned way and have the two browser windows and pop it open. Unfortunately, YouTube Multiplier, unless they've changed it in the last 6 months, is not available to you guys on your phones. I'm sorry about that. It's the only way I can do it. We all know I'm not the type of channel to pause it every 10 seconds, and I like to stay true to that. So today we'll be doing that. So again, it'll be in the description below. It'll say YouTube Multiplier link, and it'll be there. That's what you guys have to click on from here on if you want to see that there. And of course, just use this video with the other one if you're doing it the old-fashioned way. So, unfortunately, it also makes it my second time checking it out, so I've already seen it. It's less surprise to it. But truthfully, the first time checking it out, it didn't really surprise me all too much, and I'll explain more about that after we get through the song. So anyway, let's go, and I am going to count down for myself and for you guys that aren't using the YouTube Multiplier that want to know when to start the other video. So 3, 2, 1, go. I was saying the first time I watched it too, it's funny to see them like focusing on berserkers on the album, because another band, Beast in Black, did a whole album based on the anime Berserker just last year, or year before that. Sorry, yeah, I think it came out just before last year. I wonder if that's like their regular roadie driver, that old guy. As usual, you get like the typical Amon Amarth, like heavy riffs. They're always catchy to listen to. So I've been assuming that this is Berserkers. There's a few of them that are Berserkers. This happened to be at the show here. Again, so far it has like the typical Amon Amarth like feel to it, like then you get into these super fucking catchy riffs that I actually forgot this riff was coming. It caught me off guard. It's actually the parts of the songs I listen for the most is when those riffs hit. That's the part that always catches me the most with these guys. I enjoyed telling a story with the music video. It's not just another battle scene like a few of the other ones were. You know, like the animations are getting pretty good for metal musicians, but like, you ever notice how the CGI that they end up using still ends up being pretty shitty? Like, do metal bands not allowed to have better CGI like other pop stars stuff have? Nice drum fill. Oh, and right there, of course my internet would cut out to ruin the whole timing of the whole fucking thing. Oh, it came back. Thank God. So the timing's going to be a little bit off. Sorry, guys. About 5 seconds. The one downside of the new place I live compared to the last one, my internet is way worse. And I can't fix it. It's included in the rent. Luckily, it was near the end anyway, so there wasn't too much change to it. It's just the ending of what seems to be the story they're trying to tell. Yeah, it seems to be there's a lot. It looks like it's like trying to tell a story about the Berserkers. It says to be continued. So it looks like they're going to be telling a story with either just the music video, or they're going to be trying to tell it with the songs themselves. Now, that was the cool thing with this anyway, is I enjoy the idea of telling a story with the music video, especially if they're going to release like another video before this album drops that continues that story. Makes it a little bit more interesting. As I said in the song already, it's a band that might be a little bit different from my reactions, because a lot of the bands we've done so far, besides maybe like Sabaton, but the difference with Sabaton for me was that I was really into the stories, but they had the same, like, they kind of kept like a similar sound, you know what I mean? And I find that that's a big thing for Amon Amarth, is that I know there's differences in the songs, but they all sound similar. You can hear, obviously, tone changes and a few different things that they've tried out, of course. But it's very similar band. You know, it's a band that doesn't experiment too much. Not like when we did the Rammstein and Nightwish, right? Which makes for very interesting reaction videos. So, it almost makes it a little bit harder to do the reaction videos to not sound the same every single time I'm making a video. So just to keep that in mind while we're doing them as a daily band. It's probably going to be a thing. It's also going to be the most growling that I listen to daily, like ever, basically. It's a style that like I don't usually listen to it every day for an extended period of time as well. Yeah, I've said it before in other videos. Like I just you know, anything that's like above like mixing growling with cleans. Not something that I usually listen to too often, or if I do, it's only for like a week, maybe like an album, like a Lamb of God album or something like that, or just as an example, and then usually I'm back to something else. So it's definitely going to be a different experience when doing Amon Amarth, which I know everyone's excited for me to do. But just going into it, I wanted to leave it up to you guys, but keep in mind that this wasn't my first. It wouldn't have been my first choice as the daily band out of the list. But I'm, of course, going in with a positive mind beside that. But that's my mindset going into it, and I just want you guys to know that going in as well. You know, it's not really a style that I listen to every single day, for the reason that it's not my favorite compared to so many others. So that's where that's going to start off. I just want to say that right off the bat. Nonetheless, they always seem to have some amazing riffs that always catch my attention throughout all their songs, and it just, again, this is all basically just saying like it's gonna be. I feel like it's already gonna be harder to make a reaction. I feel like everything I said about this song, I've said it before in another song, except it was catchy and with different riffs. So that's where I feel like it's gonna go, but I could be surprised the more we get through their discography. So, and I'm usually always surprised anyway at some point. So that's going to be the cool thing as well. So I'm looking forward to being surprised, because I usually am, and hoping that it's not always constantly the similar thing and it just gets hard to react to. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we don't get blocked too many more times with Amon Amarth. It's a little bit more of it's more the style of band to get blocked on, if you know what I mean. Like a lot of people listen to them and know them. Nightwish too, but for some reason Nightwish we only got blocked maybe once or twice. Obviously at Rammstein big time. You do all live shows. So hopefully we don't have to mess around too much with the YouTube multiplier like we did on our first day. That was upsetting me. The first day is like, oh, you're already blocking me. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this one out with me. Hopefully you guys didn't have too much trouble with the YouTube multiplier or syncing up your browsers. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see more from me. And as always, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later.